Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Unity. I'm so excited to start this new series called Color Combos with Crystal on every Tuesday of the month. And we're going to be starting with this awesome masculine inspired card featuring 3 colors, 2 stamp sets, and lots of cardstock. I hope you love it. To begin, we're going to start with stamping the Deco Hound from Unity. This is a new stamp for me, so I'm going to brush it with an eraser just to roughen up the edges a little bit and get a sweet flat image. I'm going to be using Stampin' Up! Crumb Cake, and I'm not going to use an acrylic block for this. I'm going to simply put all the ink on the stamp and then stamp my white cardstock. As you see, I didn't need a stamp positioner. I just can move on to my card base. I'm going to score my card base and then I'm going to place it off to the side. And I like to create my own bases. It seems a little more cost effective. Now that I'm done with the card base, I'm going to move on to the card panel. And we're going to mat these. So I'm going to trim my Deco Hound. So about 1/4 inch is showing onto the side, so you'll see the Tranquil Tide and then the Deco Hound. I'm gonna glue this on top of each other, and then I'm gonna move on and place that over my card base that we just created. Once we're done with our card panel, we're gonna move on to the focus of our card, which is the sentiment. The sentiment is everything comes in full turn. And I wanna select a die cut circle where the stamp will fit in perfectly. And I'm going to be doing a shadow style for the sentiment. So I'm going to die cut the circle from the Night of Navy cardstock from Stampin' Up! And then using a very vanilla cardstock, I'm going to be doing the same with the circle. I have pre-cut 2 strips of crumb cake, as these are going to ribbon our card along with another piece of Night of Navy. And you'll see what I mean here shortly. This is the second circle I've cut with the very vanilla, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to stamp this with the stamp Wishing You the Greatest of Birthdays Ever from Everything Comes Full Turn. The color of ink I'm using is the coordinating Tranquil Tide. And I'm going to place my die cut stamped circle on top of the other Night of Navy circle. Now we're going to create the ribbon, and I'm going to be using the Night of Navy, and the crumb cake is going to sit over the Night of Navy. And I just wanted to tie in all these colors that we've used, and I did not want to use physical ribbon as I wanted to create a masculine card. I'm going to glue down the circle that we had created earlier, and just to give it a bit of more dimension, I'm using Nuvo drops that match both the Tranquil Tide and the Night of Navy. Again, this is Crystal Thompson. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. The stamp sets used here are Everything Comes in Full Turn and Deco Hound. Hope you'll come back next Tuesday for the next installment. Thanks, have an awesome day.